For a guy that's been doing this for so long, you'd think he'd be better than he is.
I don't know. I think you're pretty famous.
I think
you're pretty great.
It's nice to be intro with comedians who you'd rather be seeing tonight. That's
no.
not a good move.
But did you open up for those guys at one point?
I know all those people. They're all my friends. Yeah,
Right.
I know all of them. Yeah.
How'd you get? Who was the camera person? Like, it would be great if it was you. Actually,
It's either them doing it themselves or it's me filming them. It's all doing it myself.
I love it. All right, the best comedian that you've never heard of, that's kind of what they're saying. But we know he has. He's been on the show before. Thanks for coming back.
Thanks for having me.
Louis Katz, awesome. All right, your style, I like this cerebral filth.
Yes, I would describe it that way.
I like it.
I love that
So
style.
it's dirty jokes that are a little smart and smart jokes that are kind of filthy. So if that's your style, I mean, come see me.
Then come to the punchline.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love it. Born and raised where? Remind me.
Los Angeles originally.
In LA.
And then I started comedy in the Bay Area. So this Sacramento is where I recorded my first album, like in 2008 or 9, after PUNCHLINE.
Okay.
And now I'm coming back, and with a whole different hour. Yeah. Which I've written many hours since. And yeah.
And there it is.
I love that. All right, so you're also known as one of the best joke writers around in that community. They say you're one of the best joke writers. I read something, you wrote a joke when you were 9 years old, and
Yes.
Carson read it?
Yeah, that's true. So I do have a Carson credit, and I'm not secretly 80 years old. I had a joke. They sent out prompts to the different elementary schools, and you just answered it, and Carson read it on air. He said, this one goes out to is written by Louis Katz, and so I have a credit. I do have a TV credit on the Tonight Show. With
How
Carson.
cool is
Why
that?
aren't you rolling that instead of these people that are picking at you? I mean,
Really,
come on.
it should just be Carson reading your joke.
Yeah,
Do you remember
really.
that joke or no?
They had to play on a loop at my bar mitzvah, but I will not be telling the joke here. You can actually see. I think it's
Okay.
pinned to the top of my profile on Instagram.
Instagram?
So,
All
Got
right.
it.
Yeah.
Is it funny to you today, that joke, or no?
Funny-ish. It's funny for an 8-year-old.
Yeah,
It's,
right.
It's
Right.
like kids say the darndest things kind of style.
Yeah, oh, that's awesome.
What's crazy if it was like filth words all
Yeah,
throughout
yeah,
it. He was
it's
8 years
hardcore.
old.
It's like deep politics or
Yeah,
something
yeah,
he's
yeah,
really
yeah,
into.
yeah.
I got to ask you bring a lot of your life elements into the show. I think marriage was somewhere in the world. You got some other things going on?
I just got married. It was
Congrats.
cool. Thanks. It was like a beautiful proposal the way it went down. She kept asking me when I was going to propose.
Yeah.
And then I finally did it. And that's pretty much how it went down.
That's how it all went.
Yeah.
Got it.
It wasn't romantic.
Not a surprise?
Yeah, it wasn't really romantic. I'd say it was borderline non-consensual. I think that's how I would describe it.
How long was that happening? That little maybe the request. How long was that going on?
Since we started dating, I
Got it.
don't know. I think she knew right away, and it took me a while. And now
Okay.
but I'm so glad you got to meet her, Angela. She's great. Yeah.
All right.
Have her on the show next time.
You got to meet her.
I love her. Yeah, he's a regular on the show now, so
Yeah.
bring your wife. Considering having a kid, possibly?
Yeah, we're talking about it. We're not sure if we want them yet. The show I'm doing right now is kind of about that. But just to make sure we can even do it, this is kind of exciting. I have 6 times the sperm of a regular man.
Whoa. How did we find that out?
You scientifically, how did
That's
we?
why you're standing so far away. I mean, you don't want to. You're the splash zone. Be careful.
We're like moving back.
We're completely off the screen.
You're good. Wow. Well, that's fascinating. Are there other things about your body and your health that you know?
I mean, there are, but that's the only one I remember and tell to strangers.
Yeah.
Just let anyone know that.
Anyone
Now
know.
that I know that, I'm very excited.
That
to share
seems totally legit. That would be the one talking point you
Right.
would want to go up to and tell a stranger.
Absolutely.
I mean, borderline high cholesterol is not interesting. 6 times the sperm of the average man.
100%.
Let's talk about that. Let's chat a little bit. All right, getting in shape. You look like you're in shape, but
Yeah.
you want to stay more in shape and hit to the gym.
I got a
and
friend
workouts?
who keeps trying to help me work out more. His name is Shang. You know Shang? Shang Wang? You ever come through?
No.
Oh, you got to meet Shang. I'll bring Angela and Shang next time.
Together. We'll let them just go after it.
And he keeps trying to get me to play pickleball.
Yes.
Which I can't. It's just silly. I can't get past the name.
Yeah.
Kind of a weird name.
Why?
Yeah.
Stupid
Why?
name, Pickleball.
Why?
Yeah, exactly.
Why?
It doesn't make sense. It's a mix between ping pong and tennis. It should be called pinnis. I think I would welcome
Better-
a game of
better
pinnis,
name.
You know, you meet me on the pinnis courts.
Maybe at the
that
penis
sounds fun,
courts.
You know.
The penis. Exactly.
It's 6 times as fun. I'll
That's
tell you
what I'm
that.
saying, yeah.
Oh, you'll have a lot of fun on that court, right? With that.
I love it. All right, I want to talk about some of your albums. Obviously, you've referenced a couple. You built the one here, right here in Sacramento.
Yeah.
Proud of some of the works. I know the one's recently out. I'm
I'm proud of all of them. I mean, first, this is my album that I recorded here, my very first album, If These Balls Could Talk. What would they say?
Is that what it was?
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, I love that.
And then I've got a second one, KATZKILLS, which is also special. You can see on Epix. And then I did this really cool, like a 20-minute story for Comedy Central on their show called This Is Not Happening. They do this storytelling series. And you can see that on YouTube. It's like a 20-minute, all one story, really funny, and this new hour, and the one you're talking about, the present tense, the one that the intro was from.
Right.
But this new hour I'm working on now, man, I think it's better than all that stuff.
Oh my God.
Really?
And I'm doing it all weekend. I'm fine tuning it. I think I'm going to tape it in San Francisco sometime at the end of the year. So this is really a chance to get a preview if everyone wants to see it. Yeah,
cool. And that's what the comedians like. You'll go to some smaller places, kind of work on a few things, right?
Yeah.
Kind of feel it out, feel the crowd, see if it worked. Do one, crickets. All right, I might not put that one in.
Yeah.
That type of stuff, right?
Yeah. It's always everything, constantly tweaking, experimenting.
Okay.
You know, the comedy comes to the lab. I bring it in. It's all theoretical till I tell it in front of people, and then I'm like, well, the theory failed. This is not funny. I don't know.
To me, it was funny, but that didn't really work.
I was just curious. Someone was talking about before the show. We didn't put you in a chair this time, and I feel like, were you comfortable with this 4 minutes so far? Or did you want to be sitting next time? We just want to plan for next time for the future.
This looks like we're about to do the weather.
It does, right?
And also, it is a weird distance to be like yelling, because we would never talk. If we were talking to each other, we would talk to each other like this.
Hey, how's it going? Good to see you.
But then we're really in the splash zone, if that's the case.
Totally.
Exactly. And we're blocking the logo, which is a no-no on this show. We can't do any of that.
Exactly.
This is but it's fun though. So next time he comes on, maybe we'll bring a couple chairs out here.
I think we should just go wild. We'll just lay around.
Yeah.
I think we just lay, reclining, laying down. Why not?
Recliners would be fun.
That sounds very. No, you don't want to be too sleepy. You know what I mean? That's
Yes.
the director's chair, kind of uncomfortable, still awake. You know what I mean?
For sure.
I like that. But yeah, this just feels like we're about to We're about to play.
Are you ready?
It's like jump ball. I don't know why we're like this.
1, 2, 3, run across. Well, we're still kind of tweaking things, but I kind of like the Lazy Boy thing.
Yeah, that
could be a sponsor. We need a sponsor on Studio
a good
40 Live.
idea.
All right, there you go. One of those things. Or beanbag chairs.
A comic and two schmucks brought to you by Lazy Boy.
It works. It works.
Perfect. Always great to see you, man. Keep up the great work. Can't wait to meet Angela. Just bring a whole crew next time.
I will. What I'd really like to bring, who's not here right now, is my father-in-law Rob, and he's not doing too well right now, but he lives here in the neighborhood. And I'm so excited to be here, just not to do the shows, but also to see him and send lots of love up to Rob.
Hey, Rob.
Give Rob a shout out. Come on, Rob.
Shout out, Rob.
I love that. That's awesome. Good man. He's a good man right here.
No kidding.
You know,
Good
and a
to
funny
see you.
man.
That's right. We got to go out and check him out. Live at the Punchline tonight, tomorrow. Hey, you got a bunch of shows, man. You better rest up.
All right.
Find yourself a lazy boy and lay down.
Yeah, lazy. Exactly. Oh, my goodness. All right. You saw all the information there. Go to Punchline. Check it out. Now, like and follow us on social. Keep in touch at Studio 40 Live, fox40.com/Studio 40 Live. That is how you do it.